Hey, what's up, Virgo? Welcome back to Tarot and Numerology. It is November 9th, 2025. November 9th, 2025 at 6:02 p.m. Pacific time where I'm at. 6:02 is a base number of 8, so I sense that there's something about cleaning, organizing, putting things back together, taking things apart, that type of energy. Money exchanges, hoarding things maybe, or putting things in storage spaces, things of this nature. I'm sensing here in the Virgo collective. Tomorrow is the 10th, and November 10th, 2025 is a base number of 12 if you add each single number up in that date. 1 and 1 is 2, 2 and 1 is 3, 3 and 2 is 5, 5 and 2 is 7, and 7 and 5 is 12. And 12 is a base number of 3. So we're dealing with that lateness energy. In predictive numerology, the number 3 is a number of stagnancy, much like the hangman, which is the 12th major arcana, right? And 12 is a base number of 3. And that is the energy of being in limbo or kind of stuck in indecision. So 3 is an energy of stagnancy, like things being in a stagnant vibe. It's the number of the child. It's the number of rule breaking, right? It's the number of accidents. It's the number of people driving kind of wonky. It's the number of people kind of being mouthy, right? Because 3 is a communicative number. It's the number of communication. So people might get kind of snappy with their words, kind of roasty, but going hard a little bit. That stuff could happen with the number 3. Theft could happen with the number 3. It's, rule breaker energy. So look out for things of this nature. Look out for things running really late. Look out for things happening last minute, especially if you work like in retail or whatever. People are just going to show up last minute because everybody's running late. Everyone's going to show up to the restaurant 30 minutes before it closes, to the department store 30 minutes before it closes. Like, that's the vibe, right? That's the base number 3 vibe. It's the 10th, so we're dealing with that energy as well, which is the number, it's a masculine energy. 1 is masculine, 2 is feminine, right? 1 is masculine, and it's group energy. It's united energy. So people doing things as a group, as a team, you might be experiencing things like that. Fast energy. The day might go really fast. People are gonna come and go really fast. Things of that nature. And yeah, let's get to the tarot for Virgo. Go on the dice first here. 5, 4, 9, 9, 2, 11. 11 and 1 is 12. Hangman energy. So we're just talking about that. We're just talking about the number 12. So you might be in a stagnant, in limbo, metamorphosis type of situation or point in your life right now where you're like, man, I really don't know exactly where I want to go from here. You have options, or you're in things, or you want out of things. You're not sure. You're not sure if you want in, you want out, you want to go, you want to do this, something of this nature, right? What else for Virgo? Joker. Ten of Pentacles. Interesting. The Joker and the Ten of Pentacles. Tell me about the Joker. Seven of Swords. Interesting. Interesting. Virgo, you definitely have someone who is bullshitting you or is a bullshitter. And I think they're going to get caught. Judging by this image, this woman has no idea this hand's coming up right behind her. But the Joker, right? And the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is someone who's doing things behind everybody's back, or it's a secretive, deceptive energy, right? And then we got the Ten of Pentacles, right? So let's see what that's all about. Ten of Pentacles is like, the ideal materialistic outcome you want for like your home, your life, your career. enjoying the fruits of your labor type of energy here. Ten of Swords. Oh, man. That might be in jeopardy here because of some sort of deceit, Virgo. The Ten of Swords, right on top of the Ten of Pentacles. And someone who probably thought they weren't going to get caught. Judging here by this Joker card, but this Seven of Swords is here. Four of Cups in reverse. Interesting. The fact that the Ten of Swords is on top of the Ten of Pentacles tells me that this outcome, this material outcome, or this enjoying the fruits of your labor, having that final end to either a career or a job or something that you put time into. There's some sort of deceit here. There's some sort of backstabbing going on here. Yeah, tell me more about this. Four of Cups in reverse is interesting because it's like maybe you're waking up to it now. Maybe you were in a disenchanted kind of energy before, so you weren't seeing this. But since the Four of Cups is in reverse, it's like maybe you've woken up now. It could also mean that someone did something because they were they did something uh, very without some kind of low act with the Four of Cups in reverse that because they were just bored, right? That's what I'm seeing here too as well. Two of Pentacles. Jeez, Virgo, I don't know what. They're definitely juggling you in some sort of way. Three of Wands. Ace of Swords. So you might be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I notice there's a lot of air cards out here. Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords, the Ace of Swords. There's also fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or you might be dealing with another earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Heavy air, though. Let me find out where your head is at with all this, Virgo. Tell me about Virgo's energy when it comes to this deceitful energy. Six of Swords. Okay, interesting. Virgo, I see what's going to change things up is a bunch of sudden communication from someone. And again, there's that air energy, right? This could either mean it's a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or this person's just very much in their head. Or they're planning all this out in their head. Let's see, are they coming or are they going? Ten of Pentacles. I think they're leaving, yeah. Okay. Interesting, Virgo. Okay, so you got an energy here who is dealing with some toxic stuff, dealing with a little bit of being left out in the cold. At first, I was gonna say I feel like they're being left out in the cold from you, which still kind of seems that way. It seems like you're very busy, you're working, but you definitely have someone that feels like they're left out in the cold coming towards you. Now, here's the Wheel of Fortune again, clarified by the Eight of Wands. So all this sudden communication that changes everything, it works out in your favor. Talk about the Five of Pentacles. Two of Swords. Okay, I see. Someone feels locked in, Virgo, when it comes to you, when it comes to having to go to you. Like they kind of feel checkmated into having to go towards you because they don't like the energy that's going on right now. Ace of Swords. Ace of Cups, yeah, exactly. King of Pentacles, yeah, exactly, yeah. I kind of get the energy that you've sort of checkmated someone into a position where now they miss you. You didn't come back the way they thought you would, or you didn't reciprocate the way they thought you would. You seem busy. You seem like you're focusing on your work here, Eight of Pentacles. But you're about to get a bunch of sudden communication. All very sudden. For a lot of you, I see this person's traveling in. The Six of Swords here. They might not live far. Maybe it's someone who could just drive to you. Could be a Leo. But I do see that it's possible that this relationship can get reinvigorated. It can get reignited. So that's interesting. Yeah. What's all that Seven of Swords stuff, though? That's the thing. What's all that Seven of Swords? Yeah, see? What? There's some... There's some, there's probably some unforgivable behavior going on here with the Three of Swords. And look, it's all that's coming in. It has a lot to do with something toxic. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is a mixed bag, Virgo. It's a mixed bag, Virgo. Someone who has strong feelings for you, Virgo, you might find out that they're not who you thought they were. Who they thought they were. Yeah, there's some judgment coming in, Virgo. You might have to go on your own. Just as I say that, the Virgo card, the Hermit card. Just as I was going to say, you might have to go on your own. I mean, the most on your own card is the Hermit card. See, okay. I feel like I'm talking to Group A, Group B. All right, Group A is you're casting this person out because you're finding out things are coming out. The Seven of Swords energy, that Three of Swords energy, it's coming out. For others of you, is this person's going through that and they're coming to you here. Knight of Swords directly to you because they know exactly what they want now. For Group A, it seems like you know exactly where you're going to go after finding out that this person isn't who you thought they were. It's like you know exactly where you're going to go. Maybe a person here, Gemini possibly. Someone you've dealt with before. Interesting. All right, Virgo, I'm going to leave it right there. Please like and subscribe. I do private reads. The information for that is in the description below. Thank you.